7:30, only on ABC 30.
Morning. Did you get any sleep?
Why, do I look that bad? It's not exactly the palace here.
Thank you.
Come on in. Please tell me that you're here when I come home.
Afraid I can't tell you that, Natalie. But unless they charge you with Paul Kramer's murder, the police can't hold you much longer.
They haven't found the body yet, have they?
Not yet.
I don't understand. Evangeline, I mean, they don't even know whether Paul's dead or not. Why? How could they charge me with murder?
It's like I told you. The law doesn't always require a body if the case is strong enough.
It's crazy.
It's rare, but it happens. There's a mountain of circumstantial evidence against you, and it's looking more and more like Paul might really be dead. So it's only a matter of time before John finds the body.
This morning. You look beautiful. Hi.
Thank you. You're nearly a half hour late. Where were you?
Oh, you know, morning traffic.
You left for the Cray's office so early this morning, I didn't have a chance to...
Well, that's exactly what you get for forcing me to get a job.
And you disappeared from here last night. You came home so late. Where were... David? Honey.
What?
There's dirt on your jacket. Hey.
So what's the deal? How did Ross end up dead?
Well, it looks like a suicide.
Looks like?
Actually, it looks like someone staged it to look like a suicide. But if somebody killed this guy, I can't prove it. And I already know what you're thinking. There's absolutely nothing to connect Tico and Ross.
It's there. We just need to find it.
Todd Manning told us that Santis ran Flynn's operation, but that was a long time ago. That was when Manuel was still running things.
Tico took over the organization right after Manuel died.
Yeah, that was in the spring. But Flynn's operation went bust before that, in the fall.
He was planning to make his move before he murdered El Toro. What if Tico was the one pulling the strings? What if he was the one who gave Flynn the order to kill Christian? Thanks again for picking me up.
I thought I usually pick up hitchhikers. I've seen all those Hollywood slasher movies. But you look pretty desperate. Besides, you have an honest face.
Thanks. I'm trying to get to Langley, Pennsylvania.
Guess it's your lucky day. I gotta pass right through there.
You'll drop me off?
Sure, I can use company. I get so bored driving alone, you know?
Thank you so much.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
We've got every available officer out there on the streets looking for Ace right now, and we're gonna find him. We're gonna bring him home safe because that's our job, right?
All right.
Right. Son, you know what? You got a day off from school. You know, just let me worry about catching bad guys, okay?
You know, Ace is just a baby, Dad. He's probably way more scared than I was when Dr. Troy kidnapped me.
Well, you were a brave little guy. Can I tell you something? I really like the sound of it when you call me Dad.
Me too. Hey, Dad.
Yes, son?
I was thinking about what we were talking about last night, about why you and Mom got divorced.
What about it?
She said you had a problem that you couldn't...
Resolve. That means that we couldn't fix it.
Well, what was the problem?
Okay, we'll grab a quick bite, and then it's off to New Year's.
I can't believe we're finally getting to do this.
Yeah, me neither. You know, although it may not really be the best time to go.
Why? Because of the Kramer investigation?
No.
You worried about that?
No, I'm worried about John McBain.
What do you mean?
You remember when I told you he wanted me to give him an order to exhume Judge Hernandez's body so he could search the grave?
Yeah, but he didn't have anything concrete to go on.
No, just some vague suspicion that there was something in there that tied into Kramer's disappearance, so I refused him. But he's still holding Natalie Vega for questioning in the case.
Well, he did turn up a lot of evidence against her.
Yeah, but no body and very little.
Well, there certainly have been enough cases that have gone to trial with no body.
Yeah, well, very few.
Well, all right, I'll give you that, but there have been some.
You know, it sounds like John McBain has you convinced.
What, that Natalie had something to do with Paul Kramer's disappearance?
Yeah.
No, I bet my money on somebody else having something to do with that.
Okay, a bite.
I think one of those two over there. Or maybe them both together.
Rest in peace, Kramer, wherever the hell you are. Dirt on my jacket? How'd it get there?
Yes, that's what I asked.
Well, when I was leaving here last night, I was hoping to make it an early night.
Yet you didn't come home for hours. Where were you?
Well, on my way home, I got a flat tire. You know, me and manual labor. But then I thought, how hard can it be to change a tire? Well, it turns out really hard. But luckily, a student from the university stopped, and she changed it for me. The jack gave her some problems for a while, but she muscled through it, and she fixed it. So you proud of me?
How did the dirt get on your jacket?
Well, I'm not stupid. I put it on the ground so I'd have something soft to sit on while I supervised.
Oh, David, I don't know how much more of this I can take. If the police find Paul's body buried in Judge Hernandez's grave, if they find the Badra necklace on him, they're going to arrest me for murder.
Don't worry, the police aren't going to find Paul's body.
How can you be so sure?
I just am.
David, is there something you're not telling me?
Do you want to go over there and say hello?
No. No, I don't. I want to have breakfast with my husband.
I don't understand you.
What?
You say you're happy with our marriage? Happier than you've ever been?
I am.
Yet you didn't come to bed at all last night.
Well, I told you I was working on a story.
Your Las Vegas piece? Do you think you'll have to go there to do some research?
Maybe.
You know, because I was thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe we could make a trip out of it. A belated honeymoon. It would be fun to go to Vegas again.
Again? I thought you told me you'd never been there.
Antonio, please promise me that you're not going to do anything stupid, like go over there and accuse Tico.
If he had anything to do with Christian's death, I swear to God, I'll kill him.
Do you think I can borrow your cell phone?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're not, like, calling overseas or anything, are you?
No, I'm gonna call my wife. She's not here.
You're married.
Yeah.
You're not wearing a wedding ring.
I lost it.
Oh. Your wife must have been pretty mad at you.
All that matters is that I get back home to her.
Sounds like you really love her.
More than anything.
Hi, this is Natalie. You've reached my cell phone. Please leave me a message and I'll call you back.
One Life to Live on ABC, brought to you by the makers of St. Joseph Aspirin, America's original for the heart.
Only on ABC.
Your wife wasn't there?
No.
Why didn't you leave her a message?
Well, what I have to say isn't something you just leave on voicemail.
Sounds serious.
It's all good news, though.
Well, we just crossed the Maryland border into Pennsylvania. You and your wife will be back together in no time.
That's good. It's good, because I really need to see her.
You know, John knows me. How could he think that I committed murder? Look, we should still discuss how you're going to plead. If it comes to that.
Well, not guilty, because I didn't kill him.
Fine. Then the burden will be on the police to prove otherwise.
Yeah, well, you know what? John can give it his best shot, but, he's not going to find anything, because nothing happened.
He's got means, motive, and opportunity.
Well, that's why I hired you. You're the best lawyer I know, so prove me innocent.
I will do everything I can, Natalie.
Evangeline, you're all I've got. Hey, no one else is coming out here to rescue me. So you've been away for a while, huh? I picked up a Philly newspaper this morning if you want to catch up on what's been going on. It's right there stuck between the scenes.
The only link we have between Flynn and the Santis is that they owned his casino.
And pulled the strings to his operation.
We don't have any proof that Tico or anyone else in the Santi organization had anything to do with Christian's death.
If it's true, I'll find the proof. And I'll make Tico regret he was ever born.
Did I misunderstand?
Yes, when I said that I'd never been to Las Vegas, what I meant was that I'd never spent any leisure time there. I was always attending to family business.
Your father's business?
No. Relatives of my mother's in Madrid. They do business throughout the United States. You certainly are full of questions this morning.
Part of having a reporter as a wife, I guess.
And I wouldn't trade you for anyone.
Me either.
I wouldn't be surprised if my father was involved in criminal activity in Las Vegas, though.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrogate you here. It's just, you know, you're my husband. I love you. I want to know everything about you.
And I feel exactly the same way. No, actually, I have a question for you.
What?
Why'd you let Antonio into Lion's Heart the other day?
I'm flattered that Governor Brooks would endorse me as Attorney General. You know, I'm not comfortable being thrust into the public eye, you know, being put under all that scrutiny. And, yeah, I'm not really looking forward to leaving Lambview right now. I mean, things are good here. You're here. And, you know, the thought of leaving you made me realize how much you mean to me. How strong my feelings are for you.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, all right. I want this trip to New York to bring our relationship to a different level. I hope you do too.
Darling, how can you be so sure that the police won't find Paul's body? Why, hello, Lieutenant Nick Payne.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think one of you must have dropped this while you were removing Paul Kramer's body from the cemetery last night.
The problem between your mom and me, it was a long time ago. And we worked it all out. And now we're friends.
Really good friends?
Really good friends. But the point is that we both love you more than anything in the world, and we always will.
Do you think you and I'll ever have a problem that we can't fix?
No way. Never gonna happen.
How do you know? I bet you and Mom thought that it would never happen, and it did.
But your mom and I are grown-ups, and our problem was a grown-up problem.
But what was it?
It's nothing for you to worry about. It's nothing that'll ever come between you and me.
Did it have to do with my old dad, Sam?
What's going on over there?
No, looks like John's on a mission.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Daniel?
So, is there a problem here?
Yes, there most certainly is.
Lieutenant McBain is harassing us again.
Yes, you see, he found my necklace, which was obviously stolen.
Not once, but twice.
Indeed. We had to have private detectives find it the first time.
That's right, and it's obviously been stolen again.
Oh, unthinkable, but true.
John, what's going on here?
What's going on is I found Paul Kramer's body last night.
Yes. What? I have just been informed that my nephew is dead.
Where did you find the body?
In Judge Hernandez's grave.
Well, I thought I told you to stay away from there.
Did you hear what I just said? Someone put Paul Kramer's body in the judge's grave.
Great. Then why wasn't I informed?
Okay, where's the body now, John?
I will explain everything to you later.
Oh, you'll explain that later. You probably have to stop off at some local cop saloon.
I don't remember talking to you.
Excuse me, but what does this have to do with me or my fiancé?
That is precisely my question. Dorian has just lost a beloved family member. Have a little respect.
See this? I found this at the grave.
Well, then it is obvious that Paul stole it from me.
Yeah. Did you kill him for it?
Hey.
Of course not. He was my sister's son, and I didn't even know the necklace was missing.
We need to take a look at your gun, Dr. Lord. I know you have one.
Nora, this is outrageous.
Please pull him off, will you?
John, look.
Yeah, get a warrant. I got it.
Look, I'm sorry about this. Nora, I think we better get back to the station.
Am I right in assuming that the New York trip is off?
Yeah, you are assuming right. Look, I'm sorry about this. We'll do it again, okay?
You did it. You did it, didn't you? You stole Paul's body.
What was all that about? John seemed totally out of control.
I'm gonna go talk to Carlota.
Hello, Tico?
I'll talk to you later.
Why, Jessica? Why'd you let Antonio into our home?
He didn't stay long. Listen, I tried to get rid of him as soon as I could. We talked about Jamie, and that's it. And I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to get upset.
Oh, I am.
Don't be, okay? We're married. We're building a life together, and nothing that Antonio can say or do is going to change that, and I made that very clear to him.
Did you leave him alone, even for a few minutes? Because there are certain items from my locked desk in the living room that are missing.
That's Flynn. What's Tico doing with a picture of Flynn? No, I was there the whole time. Why? What's missing?
Some business papers.
Well, like I said, he didn't stay long, and I was with him the whole time, so Antonio couldn't have done it.
Well, just make sure you don't let him into our home again.
I won't. I promise.
I want to believe that.
Tico, come on, you have to trust me. I won't.
I'm sorry. It's just that I don't think I can bear being betrayed by another woman again.
What are you talking about? What woman betrayed you?
I wouldn't be here. Christian hadn't.
You look upset. Did you read some bad news or something?
Do you think I can use your cell phone again?
Landview again?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Angel Square Diner. Hello?
Marie?
Finding out my mother was El Tiburon, that she had taken over the family business, that was the worst betrayal of my life. Oh, I just remembered I'm supposed to meet Governor Brooks and some major contributors at the Bayberry Inn. Whoops.
Okay.
You know, you stay, enjoy your breakfast, and I'll see you later. Okay? Bye.
Mind if I chat with you?
Have a seat.
You don't believe Isabel was LT Burn?
What does it matter what I believe?
Would you agree with Antonio that Tico is LT Burn?
There's no proof of that.
That's not an answer, Sonia.
Jessica, if you don't trust your husband, that's really not my problem.
I do trust my husband with all my heart.
Well, fantastic. Because I know he loves you very much.
Well, then, can I ask you a question about Tico?
Of course.
He mentioned a woman from his past. Do you know anything about her?
Tico's been with a lot of women over the years, but I would imagine he was talking about his fiancée.
He was engaged?
Yeah, a couple years ago. Gosh, she was beautiful.
Well, then where is she? Why aren't they married?
Because she's dead.
You stole Paul's body, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
But why? Why did you leave the Badra necklace behind for the police to find?
I didn't. The thing must have slipped out of his pocket when I was dragging his body out of the grave. Dragging a body is very difficult. Have you ever had to do that?
I understand that you tried to get the Badra necklace back to protect me. Thank you, darling, but why? Why did you move Paul's body?
For the same reason, to protect you. Get rid of the evidence.
You think I killed Paul?
Hey, Bo, I got to, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's
Hey,
okay.
Matthew.
Hey, John.
Okay, what's up? I need to get a warrant to search a certain doctor's house.
Let's talk about it outside. I'll be right back, bud. Okay? Got my attention. What's up?
Well, what do you say we get the commissioner the facts, John? It seems Lieutenant McBain here dug up a woman's grave after he was explicitly given orders against exhumation.
I thought there was evidence in the grave, and there was.
But of course you can't produce the body because it's missing, isn't it, John?
Someone knocked me out and they took it.
You take some responsibility, okay? And whenever you get involved in a case, all hell breaks loose.
I think that's enough.
Bodies disappear and people end up dead. Or have you forgotten about what happened to Christian Vega?
Who is this? Hello? Is there anyone there? Who is... Antonio. What are you doing here?
What's wrong? You're shaking. Are you okay?
Did you just call here?
No. Why?
Someone did. And they called me Mommy.
Well, must have been a wrong number. It happens.
It sounded just like...
Like who?
Christian.
Hey. You okay? Hey. Can you hear me? Oh, my God.
It's a November to remember on ABC Daytime.
I found this at the gravesite. It would indicate that either Dorian or Vickers knows something about Paul's murder.
Look, that necklace is useless as evidence. It was the product of an illegal search of Judge Hernandez's grave.
Judge Hernandez?
Johnny, tell me this isn't a desperate attempt to pin Kramer's disappearance or alleged murder on anyone other than Natalie Vega?
You know what it is? It's following the evidence, like we always do.
Well, what you guys always do is turn a case into a three-ring circuit.
You're not helping anything out by attacking John.
Well. The gang's all here. Wonderful. Either you people charge Natalie Vega with the crime right now, or you release her from custody. You cannot keep her locked up another minute.
What do you mean it sounded just like Christian? Tell me what happened.
Somebody called. And they didn't say anything at first. And then they said, Mommy. It sounded exactly like Christian's voice.
It couldn't have been Christian. He's gone. You know that.
But it sounded like Christian. It sounded exactly like Christian.
Yeah, me too.
I miss so many things. I didn't think you wanted anything to do with me.
I came to talk to you. To warn you about Tico.
What about Tico?
You need to stay away from him. And you need to keep Adriana away from him, too.
But why? Como? What happened?
I think he had something to do with Christian's death.
Look, you can't be dead. Hey, come on, man, wake up. You're really scaring me here, man.
I'm serious, people. Charge my client or let her go. Don't make me file suit against the LPD.
Well, it seems like John is running the show here. Tell us, John, is Natalie Vega still a suspect?
What's he talking about?
Well, you know what? The three of you can settle this, okay? Nora have to talk to Chris.
About what?
About Matthew.
In your office?
Yeah.
Well, the man says you're in charge. I'd like an answer.
Okay. Natalie's free to go.
Really? I thought I'd have more of a fight on my hands.
We found new evidence. It's going to lead us in another direction.
Yeah, why don't you tell Evangeline where you got this new evidence, John? By digging up Judge Hernandez's grave?
Without a warrant, yes, you stated that clearly.
Excuse me.
You did that? You were risking your job? Breaking the law for Natalie?
This has nothing really to do with Natalie.
Well, why didn't you go through the proper channels?
I did go through the proper channels. The DA's office, they shut me out. They wouldn't even give permission to have a search.
So you just went ahead and dug up a woman's grave?
You should be glad I'm a sick bastard. Your client's free to go.
Sure. Whatever.
So you're not going to New York with Mr. Colson?
No, New York's going to have to wait a little bit. That means you and your father are stuck with me for the weekend.
Hey, buddy. Your mom and I have to talk for a second. You mind playing your game box out there in the hall for a second?
Sure.
Thanks. Matthew brought up the divorce again. He wants to know specifically what caused it.
Thought we dodged that bullet last night.
Guess not. You know, I guess we're gonna have to deal with this a lot sooner than we thought.
It's just as well, I suppose. No. Daniel wants to take our relationship to the next level, and I want the commitment. And I don't think I can do that until I settle this once and for all.
Settle what?
What happened between us? I need you to forgive me for sleeping with Sam and destroying our marriage. Can you do that?
Oh, we've been through this.
Yes, I know. But you never forgave me.
That night on that train to Statesville, just before the accident.
Yeah? You told me. You said that you understood that what I did out of love for you. And that I was trying to save your life by giving you a baby. But you never forgave me. You said I needed to forgive myself.
Okay.
Though I can't do that if I know you haven't forgiven me.
Well, I was really hurt by what you'd done. I mean, you know that.
Yeah, I know that.
And I couldn't help but think that if you hadn't gotten pregnant with Matthew, we never would have gotten divorced. But you know, that was years and years ago.
It's all my fault Mom and Dad got a divorce.
But look what happened. Something as wonderful as that little boy sitting out there right now. And now he calls me Dad, and I wouldn't give that up for anything in the world. And I wouldn't change how it happened, so do I forgive you? Yeah, sure, of course I forgive you.
Then why don't I feel it, Bo?
I don't know.
Well, then I guess there's something else I wonder about.
What's that?
Well, we were incredibly happy before I slept with Sam. And if you forgive me, then why aren't we together now?
Tico's fiance died. How did she die?
Well, I was out of the country at the time. I don't really know all the details, but it was some kind of accident.
David, I want to hear it in your own words. You think I killed Paul, don't you?
I know you did.
You're free to go.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, we found some new evidence that should take us in a different direction.
Which John went above and beyond the call of duty to get. I can't believe this. What did you do?
It doesn't matter. You're going home.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you so much. I wish I could take some of the credit, but really, it was all John. I owe you big time.
Forget about it. Look, I'll have one of the guys drive you home.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
It's the least I could do.
Thank you.
Get out of here. And don't come back.
Thanks.
How you doing?
Tico had something to do with Christian's death, but how could that be?
The less you know, the better. I know that's a lot to ask, but you're gonna have to trust me on this.
But why Christian?
If Tico was trying to take over the Sante organization, then he probably wanted to get rid of anyone who threatened him.
What kind of threat could Christian be?
I haven't figured that out yet. In the meantime, I need you to stay away from Tico and keep Adriana away from him, too. Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand. Oh, but I was just about to leave town. I was going to go to help Miss Garcia with her children while she was having her surgery.
Okay. It's okay. I'll look after Adriana.
What about you, Tonio? Who'll look after you? If Tico is as bad as you say.
Yes. He's dangerous. Evil and dangerous, just like our father. But I'm not going to let him hurt anyone else.
I believe you and I trust you, Tonio. I know you'll protect us.
I just wish I could have protected Christian.
Hold on, okay? Just a little longer. We just passed the city limits. I'm taking you to Landview Hospital. Just don't die on me, okay? Don't die on me.
On the next One Life to Live.
If you forgave me, why didn't we get our marriage back together?
Paul's not coming back.
How do you know that? You have to trust him, because until you do, you really can't move on.
We got a report on a John Doe came in with a stab wound. Can I see him?
It started with a kiss. But how long can this single mom keep her new love interest a secret?
It's some guy she likes, I can tell by her fake laugh.
It's a scandalous 8 Simple Rules, Friday, 8/7 Central, only on ABC.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Saturday, 8/7 Central, only on ABC.